in verse number 30. This is after he sends Daniel back and makes him the third ruler in the kingdom. And Belshazzar, he didn't set a guard. He didn't do anything to fight against the Persians. And we know that is the night that they came in. Verse 30 says, and in that night was Belshazzar, the king of the Chaldeans, slain. And, it's amazing when God sets things in motion. There's nothing you can do or anybody else can do. It's a useless fight. And because God's word had already been, he'd already told what was going to happen 750 years before Daniel was on the scene. God had already established. Go over to Isaiah chapter 44. Isaiah 44 and verse 28. It says, thus saith of Sirius, he is my shepherd, and shall perform all my pleasure, even saying to Jerusalem, thou shalt be built, and to the temple thy foundation shall be laid. Thus saith the Lord to his anointed, to Cyrus, whose right hand I have holden, to subdue nations before him, and I will loose the loins of kings. Remember, that's what happened to Belshazzar. To open before him the two levied gates, and the gates shall not be shut. I will go before thee, and make the crooked places straight. I will break in pieces the gates of brass, and cut asunder the bars of iron. And that's what happened during the time that Belshazzar was slain. They came in through, they cut off or subverted the river that flowed in the moat around the kingdom. They cut it off, and so they was able to walk through that levied gate, which is just a gate that goes down into the water. They was able to get across that way, and they killed Belshazzar. Go to Jeremiah 25. Jeremiah 25. And verse number 12. It says, and it shall come to pass when 70 years are accomplished, that I will punish the king of Babylon and that nation, saith the Lord, for their iniquity, and the land of the Chaldeans, and will make it a perpetual desolation. And so Jeremiah even prophesied about it about 70 years before it happened, that Babylon would fall, which, as we looked at the layout of Babylon, with its two walls and with the moat that ran through the walls, and it was, impossible for anybody to take the city, but God made a way. Verse 31 says, "And Darius the Median took the kingdom, being about 62 years old." So Darius is Cyrus's general, and he was a Mede, and Cyrus was a Persian, and so that's where on the remember the statue that Nebuchadnezzar dreamed about, that the Medes and the Persians come next, and that's who take place here. It says, "And Darius the Median took the kingdom about 62 years old." So 62 years old. How old is that? Let's see if y'all remember.
32 is what I was going to say.
Score is, that's a decade.
62.
Oh, 62.
A score is 20.
Yeah.
And so 62 years old. And let's read. We'll read down through verse 3 and then come back to verse 1. "It pleased Darius to set over the kingdom 120 princes, which should be over the whole kingdom, and over these three presidents, of whom Daniel was first, that the princes might give account unto them, and the king should have no damage. Then this Daniel was preferred above the presidents and princes, because an excellent spirit was in him, and the king thought to set him over the whole realm." And so you have a layered leadership in the kingdom of Babylon. Verse 1 says that there's 120 princes that are set up. So you have 120 provinces or states within the kingdom of Babylon. Within the kingdom of the Medes and the Persians, you have these 120 states. Darius, he's left, Cyrus has left Darius there in charge, and he's out. He's the one, out doing the conquering. He goes on to conquer 2 other states for the kingdom. By the time you get to Esther, go over to Esther.
So princes there is like states? It's
Princes
not like
would be
men,
like governors.
princes? Oh, it is like
Yeah.
governors? Okay, who were we on?
Esther.